What if the battles you fight every day are not just against flesh and blood? What if high-ranking spiritual forces are orchestrating your downfall right now? You need to know their names, their strategies, and most importantly, how to defeat them. Stay tuned. Welcome to Divine War Stories, where we dive deep into the unseen reality of the spiritual war for your soul. If you're ready to arm yourself with truth, hit that subscribe button right now, and click the notification bell so you never miss a vital lesson. You might think of the enemy as just one unified force, a shadowy blob of malice. But the Bible hints at something much more organized, a high-level command structure. Think of it like a dark, sinister empire with principalities, powers, rulers of the darkness, and spiritual wickedness in high places. These aren't just low-level tempters. These are the master strategists, the ones who influence governments, institutions, and cultural narratives. Their goal is not just to make you sin once, but to corrupt entire systems to lead millions away from the light. When we speak of principalities, or rulers of the darkness of this age, we are talking about the highest ranks. These forces target nations, communities, and major spheres of influence like media, education, and politics. They don't just whisper temptations to you, they create entire environments that normalize sin, confusion, and fear. They aim to dismantle the fabric of truth itself, making it seem impossible to find a moral compass. They set the stage for your personal battle, making every choice you face harder than it should be. Then you have the powers and the spiritual wickedness in high places. These are the executors of the plan, the ones tasked with personal warfare. They specialize in specific areas: doubt, despair, lust, addiction, and greed. They study your weaknesses, your triggers, and your history. They know exactly how to tailor a temptation to your soul, presenting a destructive choice as a logical, attractive, or necessary action. They are the ones who turn small compromises into devastating habits. They are focused on crippling your individual potential in Christ. Their ultimate strategy is a brilliant, terrifying three-part plan: divide, distract, and lie. They divide you from God through sin, from your brothers and sisters through judgment and strife, and from your own conscience through rationalization. They distract you with noise, entertainment, and endless busyness, keeping you too exhausted and unfocused to pray or read the Bible. Most importantly, they are masters of the lie, whispering that you are too far gone, too weak, or that God doesn't truly love you. His organized evil is why Jesus told stories like the parable of the sower. The enemy, who is likened to the birds that snatch the seed, doesn't just work randomly, he works strategically. He knows that if the truth, the gospel, can't take root because the soil is too shallow, lacking commitment, or the thorns, worries, and desires choke it out, his high-level plan succeeds. Jesus always followed his stories with a deep truth, making his listeners confront their own choices. Now let's do the same. Why does this matter to you right now? Because what the enemy truly wants is the one thing you possess that has eternal value: your soul. It's what Christ referred to when he asked, "For what is a man profited, if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" Matthew 16 verse 26. Christ calls us not to a perfect but to a holy life. Holiness simply means being set apart. It's a daily, intentional choice to dedicate your thoughts, actions, and desires to Him, separating them from the world's influence. It's impossible to be perfectly holy, but the effort, the striving, is what He commands because He values your soul above all else. Here is the central, glorious truth. Jesus Christ didn't just defeat some of the enemy's forces. He utterly defeated the entire hierarchy on the cross. Colossians 2 verse 15 says He disarmed the principalities and powers, and made a public spectacle of them, triumphing over them in it. The enemy is powerful, but he is conquered. This means your struggle isn't about earning victory, it's about living from the victory Christ already won. Every choice you make today, to forgive, to serve, to resist temptation, to choose truth over a lie, is a daily choice to live under the banner of Christ's complete authority, walking the path of holiness He called you to. Thank you for watching this Divine War story. If this message resonated with you and you want to continue arming yourself with God's truth, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. More importantly, you need to read the primary source. Read the scriptures daily. Don't rely on summaries, rely on the Word itself. And finally, I urge you, find a local church that truly preaches Christ crucified and resurrected, His complete authority, and the path to holiness. That is where you will find the strength and community you need for this war. May God bless your fight.